Hi everyone! My name is Kamryn Sands. I'm an actress and a filmmaker. On this channel, I'm creating a community and safe place for actors. In this video, I want to talk about what every actor feels when the job ends. Let's get right into the video. If you're returning, welcome! I'm so glad you're here, and if you're new, thank you so much for clicking and watching this video. The reason why I wanted to talk about this today is because a few months ago, I worked on an amazing, incredible set. I had the best time ever, and I was shooting with these people for 2 weeks. When my set experience was over and we wrapped on the project, I faced a very deep crash. I was able to speak about this to my therapist and to my acting class and my acting coach and even my cast and crew that I worked with on the set, which was really comforting because my acting coach and all of my fellow acting classmates shared with me that they also experienced that very similar feeling. When you're on set with these people, sometimes you're on set for 2 weeks, sometimes you're only on set for 1 day, and sometimes you're on a movie set for 2 to 3 months. And if you're on a TV show, you're there even longer. You experience this overwhelming joy, hard work, passion, excitement, and fulfillment if it's what you love to do. Being on set and being surrounded by people who you can collaborate with and work together on something you all love doing is incredible. It feels like magic. So if you're experiencing a crash after being on set, that's totally normal because that's something every actor goes through, but I don't think enough people talk about it. You were fully alive in that role, or maybe you were on the camera department and you were shooting the project and filming it for so long. It's a lot of hard work and you're on set for 12 to sometimes 14, 16, 18-hour days, depending on the drive and the prep before the filming. But you put all of your heart and energy into something. And even if it's hard work and it's tiresome and you may have ups and downs on set, it's very fulfilling and you're almost in a bubble. It's like you're at school, or I never went to summer camp, but maybe it's like summer camp. It almost feels like school again because you're seeing the same people every single day and you get so acquainted with all of these people. And sure, you might see them on other sets, but this group and this dynamic of people that you're working with on one project for so many days and so many hours at a time, you really become family. And if you're in that crash right now, it's okay. It's okay to miss it as well. It's proof that you're passionate and capable of incredible work and you're committed because those are really long days and long hours and long filming schedules. It's a lot of commitment to be working on a set and for the entire duration of a project, and even 1 day if you're a day player. It's still totally valid and normal to miss being on set, especially if it's something that we as actors don't get to experience that often. As actors and creators and filmmakers, you're not on set 365 days out of the year. Even full-time A-list actors are not on set 365 days out of the year. When you wrap being on set, it almost feels like school's out for summer, which is awesome because it's an accomplishment and you're finally finished. And a lot of times the wrap day is one of the most fun days because you're all there together celebrating how far you've come on this project. But if you are experiencing a post-set crash, it can feel super isolating and depressing. There's a lot of mixed emotions because you're done, you wrapped, it's so amazing and great, and it's an accomplishment and you get to celebrate. But at the same time, you have to navigate getting back into your everyday routine. And if you had a part-time job before, you have to go back to your job, whether you're serving at a restaurant or at a coffee shop, or maybe if you're juggling acting with a full-time 9-to-5 job, that's still really hard to go from your day job to your acting hustle. And it can be really hard if you're on a movie for 3 months and then you have to go back to work to maintain paying your bills. I mean, you might book a really awesome movie and then not have another booking for 2 years. So going back to the real world and going back to your job can feel really, really hard, difficult to integrate back into your normal routine. Yeah, I mean, transitioning back to your routine and your everyday life can be very challenging. It can also feel super isolating because the people that you go home to weren't on set with you most likely. So when you're on set working on a movie or a TV show or even a commercial or even working just a few days on set, your loved ones and your best friends typically aren't there on set with you, so they're not experiencing that joy and that excitement and that hard fulfilling work that you experienced with the other cast and crew members. So when you come back home to your family members and to your friends, you can share the experience with them by telling them about it, but it's not the same because they weren't there, they didn't get to experience it with you. It can almost feel like separation from your set family, the family that you made on set. So if you're feeling this way, or if you didn't know, I hope that at least knowing this happens to actors when we wrap projects, or maybe you've experienced this and you didn't know how to word it, to put the words to it. You knew the feeling, but you didn't know how to put it into words. I hope that it's comforting to know that if you're experiencing this feeling of isolation or depression after wrapping a project on set, you are not alone. It's a very normal and real thing that actors go through, and my acting coach and all of my fellow actor friends have talked about this feeling. When I brought it up in class, I realized that I was not alone in this feeling, and it's a very, very, very common thing. We just don't talk about it a lot. The reason for this is because we're on set putting our heart and soul into something, and we're bonding and creating very, very valuable long-term relationships with these people we meet on set, and we're doing what we love, and it's a very, very high. You're enthusiastic, you're incredible, you're living your dream, you're doing what you've always wanted and what you've worked so hard for. And every day feels like a movie because you're literally making a movie. It's a feeling that is just unexplainable. You feel like you're over the moon, and it's just a wonderful and electric experience to be on set working with people and to collaborate and make art together. It can also be really difficult if you're doing super, super heavy scenes and then coming back to your everyday life and you almost feel stuck in that character. So if you're feeling this way, remember that you're not alone. I know I sound like a broken record, but I just want you guys to know that this is a very, very common experience. On the flip side, some positives of wrapping the project is that you have a chance to decompress and to get back into your normal routine. A lot of people might enjoy that. Something you can focus on is filling the gaps in between being on set. Like I said, you might be on set for 3 months or 2 days, but the time in between being on different sets is fluctuating, and you really don't know the next time you'll be on set again. I think that's another reason why it can be so depressing when you wrap a project, because you don't know when you're going to be on set again. Something you can do to lighten the mood and get into a more joyful mindset about wrapping the project is to focus on your gratitude and the joyfulness of the experiences you had on set. Another thing you can do is journal your experience, or scrapbook, or make a social media post that protects the privacy and the NDAs of the project so that you can relive it almost. Once you're feeling that excitement and enthusiasm and joy of the project you were working on, you can journal all about your experience, so in days or weeks or months or years to come, you can reread it and just be so enthralled in remembering the experience you had. Another thing you can do is write thank yous to all of the people that you worked with, or people that had a very, very big impact on your career or just your experience, having a great time, people who made your experience fun and memorable, and people who you'd want to work with again, or just saying thank you to the PAs who helped you get from place to place, or the transportation drivers, or anybody, the caterer, or the head of crafty. Write thank you cards for people who made your your time on set enjoyable and unforgettable. Another thing you can do is maintain the relationships you made with people on set outside of the project you were working on. If you didn't get everyone's number, you can use the call sheet, or you can find them on social media and just maintain these relationships and connections with these people you enjoyed spending time with. If you live near each other, you can go get coffee with them, or you can text them or have a phone call with them. If you met people on set who you really enjoyed their presence, just keep maintaining that relationship outside of set. It's a great way to stay connected with the people that you want to work with again one day, or people that you just want to maintain a friendship with. It's normal to experience a crash and a low after being on a project that was so fun. As actors and creators, it's a very special thing to be able to be on set and to get paid to act or create. Being an artist is just such a special career and job and passion that so many people have, and it's a very special and unique experience when we get to be on set with people who are also doing the same thing that we all love to do together. It's a great experience being on set with people who are all there for the same reasons. This is why it feels so amazing when you're there and so upsetting when you're gone and when the project is wrapped, because you're not seeing these people every day anymore. These people you're on set with, you usually eat breakfast with them and lunch, and you're spending every second together, and you're working on really hard scenes together, or you're laughing all day together, or you're just working so hard together, and it's a great way to bond with other creatives and actors. Like I said earlier, it's electric and amazing and unforgettable every time that I'm on set. So whenever I wrap a project, it's really difficult. But like I said, there are ways you can stay connected with the people you are working with, and there are ways to fill your life with things that you love doing, so that when you come back to your life and when you come back to your everyday routine again after being on set for so long, or even for just a couple of days, you're happy to come back to your house and get back into your everyday routine. It's not as painful wrapping a project because you fill your life with things that you love and enjoy doing aside from acting. And another thing I mentioned earlier about not being on set 365 days out of the year, that's also very important to remember, and that's why it's so crucial to fill your life with things that fill you up and energize you and refuel you and help you stay you and help you feel like you're fulfilled and content in all aspects of your life. As actors, it's such a beautiful and wonderful thing that we get to do. If you're just starting, keep going, and if you've been in the business for a long time, remember to take care of yourself. Do not idolize or put acting above everything else in your entire world, because when you're not on set, it can feel as though you have no purpose or direction, and it's so crucial to find things aside from acting that fill you up and bring you joy. But remember that crashing after being on set and after wrapping a project is very normal, and you are not alone. It's not something that you alone experience. You can reread a script that excites you, or remember why you love acting, or set small achievable goals for yourself to get back into your routine and your everyday groove. Maybe drink a coffee in the morning, or start journaling and watching bits and pieces of other TV shows and movies that help you feel connected to being an actor. Again, reach out to people who you worked with and keep that connection and maintain that relationship. Talk to other actors who might be feeling the same way. The people who you were on set with might also be feeling just as isolated and sad that the project is over. It's natural to grieve not being around the people that you were with every single day for a long or short period of time. It's natural to miss the people who you worked so closely with. That school's out for summer feeling is a mix of excitement but also loss. It's a change and a shift in your routine. As actors, it's going to be normal for you to be on set and off set. It's like an on-off, on-off, on-off constantly throughout your entire acting career. So knowing this experience is something that you may have, or knowing that this is an experience that you may have already had, can help you. I hope maybe you feel comforted, or at least you're relieved that you know this is something that you can anticipate as an actor, or you feel comfort and relief by knowing this is something you experienced. Remember that you can focus on gratitude and reaching out to the people who you had an awesome time with. You can also look forward to the next time you were on set, because there's a reason that you're so sad that it's over. You might be thinking, now what? And that's okay. I want you to walk away from this video brainstorming ideas for your post-set rituals that you can do for yourself when you wrap a project. Whether it's getting lunch or dinner with your best friends and family members to tell them all about the experience, calling your favorite crew or cast member for coffee and hanging out with them, taking your dog for a walk, making your favorite comfort meal, watching your favorite comfort movie, reading your favorite script, or a mini vacation or day trip to your favorite place to make you feel grounded and to help you feel excited and happy and comforted that you're home and that you have completed something so special. If you've got the blues from being on set, be proud of yourself and remember that you've accomplished something, and try to focus on the gratitude and excitement and joy that you felt on set, and not that it's over. Don't be sad because it's over, smile because it happened. I hope that this helped you in feeling that's something that a lot of actors feel when the job is over, and I hope that you feel enlightened and prepared for the next time that you wrap a project. Now you know the tools and the resources that you can use to feel less alone when the project wraps. It's okay to feel a little lost after a wrap day. Celebrate what you accomplished. Trust that your next opportunity is coming, and remember that you're not alone. Here in this community, we support each other through the highs and the lows of this industry. The wrap day may end the project, but your journey does not end. Take a breath and be excited for the next project and the in-betweens, because the in-betweens are so important. Find ways to fill your life with love and joy and excitement aside from acting. Enjoy the space in between projects, because this is where you really get to learn and grow and keep moving forward. And also remember to reach out to people who can support you during this time of feeling isolated or alone or sad that the project is over. When you get back to your normal everyday life, or if you're still finding that routine for yourself, lean on people who you can trust and vent or rant to. Surround yourself with a support system of people who can be there for you. I could be very wrong, and maybe I'm the only one who experiences this after being on set, but I know that I'm not, because my fellow actor friends and even my acting coach relates and feels the same way. So if you're feeling this way right now, or if you've ever felt this way, or if you might feel this way in the future, that's okay, and know that you are not alone. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and to join our community of fellow actors, filmmakers, and artists who can lift each other up, encourage each other, and support each other while we chase our dreams. And share with your acting friends who you think this may help. And I hope that we get to work together on set soon. And know that your next experience on set may be just around the corner. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.